Hello students, this is our the next or last class of elasticity of demand. Elasticity of demand, we already discussed about the meaning of elasticity of demand and about the methods of elasticity of demand, how we calculate the method of how we calculate the change in demand due to change in price. In this class we study about the degrees of elasticity. What are the degrees of elasticity? Suppose, so we start like what are the degrees of elasticity? Like for example, price, change in price and change in demand. We study change in how? Change in price effect, change in demand. So change in price effect, change in demand, maybe sometimes they are equal changes, like price decreases 20% and demand increases 20%. So this is the equal change, clear? Sometimes maybe there is a case of change in price is greater than change in demand. Maybe price decreases 50% or 60%, but change in demand is only 20%. Clear? Maybe either this case is possible also when changes price is less than change in demand. When demand is increases too much comparatively price, say 20%, here 50% or 60%. So they are the types of elasticity, how the product will respond accordingly change in price. So there may be a this topic is called degrees of elasticity. So we are discuss it today, degrees of elasticity. There are 5 degrees of elasticity. First one is perfectly elastic demand. Today's topic is degrees of elasticity. That means how much change in demand due to change in price. So maybe the change may sometimes may be more than price, sometimes may be less than price, sometimes equals to price, or sometimes there is another case. So there are 5 cases. So how the demand respond accordingly price. First one, the case is perfectly elastic demand. First of all, this is the imaginary situation. Okay, why this is an imaginary situation? We discuss it. Perfectly elastic demand. What is perfectly elastic demand? Perfectly elastic, perfect. Perfect यानी पूरा पूरा, ठीक है? Completely. Elastic यानी change. So there is a complete change. There is a complete change. Change in demand. Perfectly elastic demand. This definition is too lengthy, but we try to understand what is the language. First of all, with a minute change in price, clear? The change is too minute like if price and demand. Price decreases 10 to 9.98 means 0.28, 0.20, 0.2. There is a 0.2 decrease in price, but due to this demand increases because price decreases, so demand increases. Say suppose 8 and now we increase and so on. What we are trying to say that if with a minute change in price, if demand increases that too much like price, demand 10, 9.98 and demand like this increases that too much that it may become infinite, okay, we can't calculate infinite, or decreases that too much that may be possible price and demand 10 to 10.20 or 30, clear, increase and demand like this 1 point something. So decreases that too much or 0.0 में, ठीक है, or decreases that too much that it may becomes 0 or sometimes it may becomes 0, then it is called perfectly elastic demand. Now you understand why we can say this as a imaginary situation, because in real world there is a no consumer where price are slightly different and we move to next shop. Like मैं अपनी बात करूँ तो अगर कोई मुझे पेन 5 रुपये में दे रहा हो तो मैं, और वो मुझे 4.5 या 4.3 4.7 में दे रहा हो और मैं अपनी डिमांड चेंज कर दूँ, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल इन अ रियल सिचुएशन. दैट इज व्हाई दिस इज कॉल्ड एन इमेजिनरी सिचुएशन. Perfectly elastic demand, perfectly elastic demand, like here EP is equals to infinite because we can't calculate this change. This is an imaginary situation. The curve is like price, here is price, we assume the constant price. Why? I'll show you. So price and demand increases that too much, like maybe this one increase and increase and increase, and decreases that too much, that decrease that it may becomes 0. And why we assume the price is constant? Because if you work on graph paper, the graph paper is divided into green lines, छोटी lines, they are small lines, but so price may change इतना सा हुआ है, there is a slightly change in price, so we can draw line and the line will show again on this line also. So there is a slightly change, or there is a change or no change. We can say there is a change or no change. So with a minute change in price, if demand increases that too much that it may becomes infinite, or decreases that too much that it may becomes 0, then it is called perfectly elastic demand. Again I repeat, there is an imaginary situation. Why this is an imaginary situation? Because it is not seen in real world that a consumer is shift its demand by slightly minute change in prices. Clear? So we move to our next degree. There is perfectly elastic demand. This is the reverse case of perfectly elastic demand. Why? Because in perfectly elastic demand we write complete change in demand. Perfectly complete inelastic, there is no change in demand. Demand is not shuffle. Like this in this curve we represent the quantity on x-axis and we are on this point. We don't move here, we don't move here, we are on standpoint. Like if we draw the table of this, the table may be like this, 50 and 50, and the price may be 10, say 1000, 10 to 1. Okay? If price increases or decreases but our consumption remains constant. What is the basic difference between this and last topic, last perfectly elastic? Perfectly elastic is change in demand, perfectly inelastic is no change, 0 change. Next one is perfectly elastic is an imaginary situation, but here perfectly inelastic is real situation, it can be seen. Okay, like salt, like necessary goods, like medicines. If in medicine, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर हम बात करें मेडिसिन की, सपोज किसी को दवाई की ज़रूरत है, क्लियर, और वो दवाई या इंजेक्शन जो है वो 5 रुपये का मिल रहा है, ठीक है, उसकी नॉर्मल प्राइस अगर हम बात करें उसकी नॉर्मल प्राइस है से 50 रुपीज़, अगर वो 5 रुपये का हो जाए तो ऐसा नहीं हम 2 लगवा लेंगे, क्लियर, जितनी नीड होगी उतनी ही चाहिए होगी. सेम एज इट इज़ अगर वो 50 रुपीज़ से 50,000 पे चला जाए तो हम ऐसा भी नहीं है कि हमारे पेशेंट को मरने के लिए छोड़ देंगे, हम अरेंज करेंगे पैसे और उसके लिए वो लेकर आएंगे, लेकिन लेकर इन सेम क्वांटिटी. सो इन दिस सिचुएशन some are the example of in living in the world we can see this situation, and if we can see, so this is a real situation. What is the definition? If price changes, okay, changes, that means either positive or negative, maybe increase or decrease also. So change, increase or decrease, and quantity remains constant, the word is constant. So here we are here. So quantity remains constant. So quantity remains constant, then ED is equals to 0, because why is EP is equals to 0? Because we calculate change in price effect on change in demand. But if demand is no change, there is 0 change, the elasticity will be 0 also. So this is the practical situation, like 0 0 0. So 10 to 1000 if our formula is delta Q upon delta P into P by Q. So delta Q is 0, 50 minus 50 is 0, delta P is 990 and P is 10 and delta Q is 50. So 0 is here, so the amount is 0. EP is equals to 0. And the result is known as perfectly inelastic demand. This situation is real. Like medicines, we can write also the example like medicines. We can see this, drugs and all. It may be seen in necessary goods. Clear? There are two types of elasticity already complete. Next is highly elastic demand. What is highly elastic demand? Highly elastic demand refers to change in demand is more than change in price. Highly यानी ज़्यादा, more than. Elastic यानी change, और change किस में बढ़ रहा है? In which we study the change in demand. So highly elastic, clear? So highly elastic or more elastic, clear? Or more than unitary elastic, ये नाम इसके आ सकते हैं. If percentage change in quantity demanded is more than the percentage change in price, then the commodity price of the commodity, then ED is greater than 1 and the result is known as more than unit elastic. We can also write this by change in price is less than change in demand. The whole portion is this and the EP is equals to greater than 1. Don't rectification नहीं करना है, ठीक है? That means EP is greater than 1. Why EP is greater than 1? Let's see. Price, demand, clear? Price is 10 to 12, clear? And demand is 20 to 40. We just calculate the elasticity, delta Q upon delta P into P by Q. Delta Q is 20, delta P is 2, P is 10 and Q is 20. 2 to 5 times. So EP is greater than 1 and 1 5 है ना, 5 है तो 1 से ज़्यादा ही होगा, तो that means greater than 1. तो कोई रटने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, everyone is proof, ठीक है, proof. Here the concept change in price, say P to P1, price slightly different decrease हुई है, but आपकी जो quantity है वो आपकी reduce हो गई है ज़्यादा. Clear? Price आपकी सॉरी ये Q है, P to Q ये ओरिजिनल था, जैसे ही प्राइस आपकी डिक्रीज हुई से सपोज 10 to 8 हुई एंड क्वांटिटी 20 to 60 आपकी इंक्रीज हो गई. क्लियर? EP is greater than 1. So we move to our next elasticity, that is opposite of this case, highly inelastic demand. Highly inelastic demand. Hope you see. Highly inelastic demand or less elastic demand or less than unitary elastic demand. In this case, just a reverse, we can draw, we can write this by change in price is greater than change in demand. Like price, demand 10 to 20 or 50 to say 42. क्लियर? कंप्लीटली 100% चेंज है प्राइस में, बट डिमांड में 100% चेंज नहीं है. So if percentage change in quantity demanded is less than the percentage change in price of the commodity, then EP is less than 1 and the result is known as less than unit elastic. अच्छा, एक चीज रह गई. There is one thing. This is a real situation in which case this is found. It may be seen in gold and shares. गोल्ड और शेयर की प्राइसेस में क्या होता है, जैसे थोड़ी सी चेंज होती है, आइदर मूव अपवर्ड और डाउनवर्ड, द डिमांड may be response in greater comparative to its price. So we are on this highly inelastic demand. This is also a real situation. ये भी देखा जाता है when price is more than change, when change in price is more than change in demand, in which case this is seen like this is a real situation where prices like foods or daily items, when prices are changes more than but comparatively demands are not decreased, like food, like wheat. Clear? If prices are more than change, we can't cut the our expenses. So if percentage change in quantity demanded हो गया. Next, this is a real situation. So how we draw in a curve, like if price is this, then consumer demands Q units of the commodity. If price is this, then consumer demands Q units of the commodity. As price decreases P1, then consumer demands Q2 units of the commodity. अच्छा, दोनों तरफ चेंज है ना, like change in price कैसा भी हो सकता है, change in price, change means either upward or downward. So in upward cases price are more than change, but comparatively demands are not changed, and same as it is if demand price decreases, accordingly demand remains same. Like salt, namak, in salt price if increases, then we can't reduce, we don't reduce our consumption. Clear? The next and the last one elasticity is unitary elastic. In this situation the change is equal. We can write this by equation, and the equation is change in price is equals to change in demand. There is equal changes. This is also a real situation. In all 5 situations there is only one situation which is an imaginary situation, but all 4 situations are seen in real world. We can see. Okay. So if a percentage change in the quantity demanded is equal to the percentage change in price of the commodity, then EP is greater than equals to 1 and the result is known as unitary elastic demand. This is a real situation. This is real situation. It may be seen in mobiles, clothes, electronic items. Maybe there is a sell. अगर कपड़ों की सेल लगी है तो जितना हम रिडक्शन पे माल बेचेंगे उतना ही कंज्यूमर हमारे पास इंक्रीज हो जाता है. तो देयर इज अ बैलेंस बिटवीन प्राइस एंड डिमांड. सो देयर इज अ इक्वल. सो EP is equals to 1. Clear? There are 5 elasticity of demand. First one is perfectly elastic, which is an imaginary situation. Next one is perfectly inelastic, which is real situation where prices are changes but demand remains constant. Next one is highly elastic, where demand is where change in demand is more than change in price, and next one is highly inelastic, where change in demand is less than change in price, and next one is unitary elastic. Unitary elastic means equal change in price and demand. Clear? There are 5 elasticities, there are 5 degrees of elasticity. Clear? Next we move to our next topic or last topic of this class, that is factors affecting elasticity. In which situation elasticity may be more, or in which situation elasticity is less. So these are the factors affecting demand. We are already considered the factors of demand. Factors means what? Factors means those condition in which demand increases or decreases. Same as it is here, the factor means high elastic or less elastic. What means by less elastic? What means by highly elastic? That means more change, that means less change, or inelastic, that means no change, zero change. Clear? So we move on to first factor affecting the elasticity, where the elasticity will be more or where the elasticity will be less. First one is availability of substitutes. In general think कि अगर आपके पास किसी चीज़ के substitutes available हो, if there are availability of substitutes of particular commodity and one commodity raise a price, then you easily move to our next commodity. Clear? Say this pen is only available, that means there is no option, or if seller charge high prices of this, then you have no option, you have to purchase. But if this pen have multiple option, then you have to move, you may to move next commodity. So availability of substitute says that if substitutes are available, then consumer have option to move, that means highly elastic, yani change. So that means you may change your demand, or if there is no substitute availability, then there is a less elastic or inelastic demand. Say electricity, there is no substitute available, electricity have no substitute, so you have to pay high and you have no option to move. Clear? बंद कर दो, मना कर दो, उनसे नहीं लेंगे हम, वो काट देंगे आपकी बिजली. Clear? तो next one is first one is availability of substitute. So if the commodity has close substitute, elasticity will be high because consumer have more option to purchase. Clear? If the commodity has no substitutes, elasticity will be low because consumer have no option available and have to purchase on higher prices. Like in case of gas cylinder, in case of electricity, this case is possible. And in case of normal goods like pen ले लो आप, टी-शर्ट ले लो आप, जीन्स ले लो आप, कोई और commodity आप खाने पीने की चीज़ें ले सकते हैं आप, whatever. Those substitute, those goods have substitute are in this category and they have more elastic, and those commodities, those goods are not have no substitutes, then their elasticity will be zero or inelastic or less elastic. We can reduce our consumption. Say electricity if becomes costlier, then we reduce our consumption, but we don't move to another. Clear? The demand for common salt is inelastic because good substitute for common salt are not available. नमक के substitutes नहीं हैं, generally नहीं है, तो वो अगर high prices में मिलेगा तो भी हम purchase करेंगे. Clear? The next one is position of a commodity in consumer's budget. Say everyone has its own budget. Clear? आपके father का भी होगा, मेरे father का भी है, मेरा भी है. तो we have just make the list and भाई इतना पैसा किराने पे, इतना पैसा राशन पे, इतना पैसा groceries या whatever the list. So electricity पर, bill पर या फिर various bill पर, school fees पर, coaching fees पर. तो अगर उस budget में if in the budget, if in our budget the proportion of income spent is very small, then we have we have less elastic. Clear? But if the spent of amount of your budget is highly portion, is a major portion of your income, then you will be affected by this. If school fees, we can example of school fees, if school fees are raises and your major portion of your income is going to there. So if price rises, you have to think that we move to next school which have cheap, we have less costlier. So here The greater the portion of income spent on commodity, the greater will be elasticity of demand and vice versa. अगर मेरे बजट में, if in my budget say suppose my income is 40,000, clear, it's divided into multiple parts, and if I'll spend 20,000 on particular good, 5,000 on particular good, or say 1,000 or 100 rupees on particular good. So if this amount is, this demand is changed, if this product is change, then mostly I am not affected, but if this is changed, then I am affected. If this is changed, then I am affected. What will be trying to say is कि if the major portion covered by the change, then you are affected most, or if you the portion is not major enough to affect you, so elasticity will be less elastic. Clothes have elastic demand, kapde chahiye elastic demand. If spend only a fraction of income, then demand will be less elastic. Clear? Just move to next point, that is nature of the commodity. Accordingly, nature of commodities differ, different nature, and commodities differ our elasticity also. If the commodity becomes is necessary types, then the elasticity will be less elastic, because in necessary goods which we cannot compromise. Clear? Same as it is if type of luxurious goods, if type of that commodity which consumption we may postpone, so elasticity will be highly elastic. In case of luxurious goods, the elasticity will be high, because we can shift those consumer. आज नहीं खरीदेंगे, दिवाली पे खरीद लेंगे, अगले साल खरीद लेंगे, maybe this may be the possible. But अगर necessity goods change their prices, suppose medicines, suppose wheat, if prices of wheat are continuously increases, then we can't shift our consumption. हम ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते आज नहीं यार 2 दिन बाद खा लेंगे, ठीक है? तो that is necessities goods are priced inelastic or less than one. Consumer can't shift consumption of necessary goods. Generally television is relatively elastic demand and food and housing is inelastic demand. Obvious सी बात है, अगर हम टीवी नहीं देखेंगे तो नहीं मरेंगे, लेकिन खाएंगे नहीं तो मर जाएंगे. तो elastic and food and housing, this is necessary typing like inelastic demand. Hope you understand. Next one, number of uses to which a commodity can be put. If there are two commodities, A and B, if A have multiple use like electricity and B have single use, ठीक है? Any commodity like pen, like iron, like any other commodity which has a single use. So if any commodity which have a multiple uses, clear, and those commodities prices are increase, then we are affected. Yes, we are affected. ठीक है? How? If electricity become costlier, then we move to reduce the consumption. एक ही कमरे में रहो, लाइट बिजली कम जलाओ, सब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइट जहाँ तक यूज़ हो वहीं यूज़ करें एंड ऑल. बट अगर सिंगल यूज़ है कमोडिटी का तो आप उसे रिड्यूस नहीं कर सकते. यू कांट रिड्यूस द सिंगल यूज़ ऑफ कमोडिटी. इफ particular pen is used for only for writing, then you can use it. Clear? So if commodities have multiple uses, then it will affect about the prices, about the change in demand, about the highly elastic, and the demand will be highly elastic. Same as it is if the commodity have single use, then the demand will be less elastic. One point, importance of elasticity also. Why? एक क्वेश्चन आता है, बच्चों ने कई बार पूछा है कि हम क्यों पढ़ते हैं. Why elasticity is in our syllabus? Because it affect our as a if I decide the prices of particular commodity good, I'm a producer and my product, I want to know how much my product prices are affect to consumer. Clear? If I am producing necessary type of goods, I can charge more prices. Clear? Or if I can I am producing a normal good which have already substitutes, which have already many substitutes, then I have to charge low prices. Clear? So this one is making useful to understand the elasticity. Same as it is, if I have 2 employees, if I have two employees, that is X and Y, and X making me a good, making a production of that kind of commodity which is producing cost is 50, but in market I can sell it in 500. But if Y producing a unit which is producing cost is 50 and in market I can charge only 80 rupees. So in both of the employees, how I give more, why, for whom I will pay more. So obvious सी बात है, this one, because this commodity is necessary type, or maybe this type which is necessary goods, which is in list of consumers, which is less elastic. Clear? So in this also help elasticity, in this situation helps elasticity of demand. Now this is the last class of elasticity of demand. Hope you understand, hope you clarify the thing what we study in this, like elasticity of demand, number of uses, and this one is perfectly elastic demand. Clear? We start from this and end by this topic, that is factors affecting elasticity. This is in your syllabus class 11 till. Clear? Thank you.